Reese.
Just Josiah, Kentucky Week, you've been here 3 years now. How special is this rivalry? How big does this game feel?
I think it's really big. It's huge for both programs. We definitely go out each and every game trying to win every game, but this one is especially special just because of the rivalry and the history that we have between the two programs. So it's always good when we get to meet up either here at Thompson Bowling or at Rupp Arena. It's always special.
Josiah, Coach Barnes said that your leadership has kind of changed and developed since the last Kentucky game. How do you feel it's changed?
I'd say just being more consistent in what I do and what I say and holding others accountable. Because you can't hold other people accountable if you're making the same mistakes as they are and doing the same things that they are. And so I think I've just grown more in my consistency day in and day out and just holding the highest standard of this team.
Jimmy and Ben?
Joe, what was your reaction when you left Rupp Arena last month and Kentucky won by a wide margin?
Yeah, I was hurt. Everybody was. I was really just sick to my stomach, but credit to them, they played a really good game. But yeah, I was just, it was tough. But I feel like since then we've really have come a long way. I feel like the team that we have now is night and day compared to the team then, and I think that we've grown a lot of aspects and gotten a lot better since that game.
You all have won 7 straight in SEC play. Just kind of how big of a test is this week for you all, just with top 5 team coming in tomorrow night and then Saturday going to play a top 25 team on the road?
Yeah, this is a really big week. Like I said, every next game is our biggest game of our season. I would have said that about Vanderbilt. I would have said that about Mississippi State or any other game that we've had this year. So yeah, I mean, the next game against Kentucky is the biggest game of our season. And then looking forward against Arkansas this weekend, it'll be really another big test. And us, Arkansas, and Kentucky are really fighting for that second place spot right now. And so we'll see who comes out on top in the end.
Weston, Ryan?
Josiah, I guess, knock on wood, you're a guy who usually plays a high level of defense and doesn't get in foul trouble too often. Any advice you can give to Santi with the way it seems like he's been living in foul trouble for a lot of the season, and he's really important to what y'all are doing?
I mean, Santi's one of the great defenders in the SEC, not only on this team but in the SEC, and he just plays so aggressively that sometimes it gets him in trouble or just a slap here and there. And it might not be one of the most blatant fouls, but a tic-tac foul here and there kind of gets him in trouble. But I just tell him to pick his spots where he's aggressive and know that we need him on the court. And if you happen to give up one layup, it's all good because we need you on the offensive end going down. And so just keeping him on the court, it will be big going forward in this season.
How about really quickly, both that LSU and Arizona game, what's it been about the big games at home that's allowed y'all to do that, and how do y'all do that tomorrow night?
The crowd and the atmosphere that our fans bring and that TBA brings night in and night out, especially during the big games. I give all the praise to everybody who comes here and brings noise and feeds the floor. I wouldn't say it's really anything with us, but mostly to do with our crowd and the atmosphere that we have here.
Jimmy, then Ben?
You may have started into that, Joe, but during your career at Tennessee, and even going back further, Tennessee's had really great success against Kentucky in Thompson Bowling Arena. What do you think's been the key to that?
The crowd and the atmosphere that our fans provide. It's the best in the nation, and teams definitely don't look forward to coming to play in here because they know it's going to be a tough environment. They know it's going to be a long 40-minute fight, and then with the crowd on top of that, I mean, it's really hell for them.
Josiah, all of you all have been talking about the difference has been holding each other accountable. What changed to allow you all to hold each other accountable? Was there a come to Jesus type of meeting between you all?
I think we all just Coach Schwartz always says that he's just draw the line in the sand. This is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to do it. We got tired. We started off SEC 2-3, and we didn't want another mediocre season or we wanted our season. At the beginning of the year, we wanted to win an SEC title, a regular season SEC title, and our fate is still in our hands, and we still have the fate to do that. And I think that our goals are definitely still set on that. And so just holding ourselves to the standard that we set before things got tough and adversity hit was really big for us. And so we just drew the line in the sand and said no more.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Joe, you real good shooting game against Bentonville, but you had 10 rebounds. You've also been a really good defensive player. You've had an assist and so forth. You take a lot of pride in being able to impact or affect the game, even when your shots are not falling.
Yeah, for sure. The game of basketball is more than just putting the ball in the hole and scoring points. And so I think that on nights when I'm struggling, I still have to find ways to impact the game on the defensive end and still on the offensive end, getting my teammates involved. Even if my shots aren't falling for me specifically, it's not like that for everybody. So find the hot hand and get the ball to the people who are shooting well on a particular night. And then just my leadership. I feel like my defense and my leadership, those things carry. So you can bring those night in and night out no matter what you're doing on offense.
What's it like playing against a guy like Oscar Seaway, and how do you slow him down?
He's really tough. He's really physical. You got to keep him off the glass, but credit to him, he's game plan for it night in and night out. He's having a phenomenal season, a spectacular season. But yeah, it's tough. You gotta know that you have to be physical with him. He's gonna be physical with you. You got to bring the fight to him, and know that he's not gonna back down. And it's gonna be a fight, and nothing will come easy with him.
Because I was going to ask something similar, not to divulge any trade secrets or game plans or anything, but in terms of battling a guy like Josiah, who just is that sort of strong and gets that many rebounds, is it purely an effort thing? Is it a leverage thing? I mean, how do you go against a guy like that and get the ball?
Yeah, I mean, your effort definitely has to be there. Effort is non-negotiable, especially when you're playing somebody like him. If you're trying to get an advantage, but I just say make things tough for him. Make every catch that he has to have, every rebound he has to get tough, and be physical with him from start to finish. And then over time, the stronger man will win.
All right. Josiah, thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Josiah.